Hi, hello. This is Robert Harley. How are you doing today, or tonight, technically? I'm so glad you're here. This is the Excel Your Life show, and I'm so glad you tuned in today to join me. Tonight is going to be a quick video, and we're going to talk about that. What is that one thing? That one thing. What is that one thing for you? What is that one thing for me? What is that one thing? Now it's gonna be different for everybody. That one thing for everybody, you know, what is we all have our different whys. Why we do what we do, and so we want to figure out what is that one thing that motivates you, inspire you, move you, drives you. Want you to push you to take action, motivate you. What is that one thing? That one thing that you want in life so badly. That one thing you want to to um, to accomplish so badly that you do anything. You go the extra mile just to get that one thing. What is it? What is your in your finances, whether it's in your career, in your job, whether it's in your health, health issues, whether it's your spiritual life, your relationship with God. What is that one thing that moves you, motivates you, drives you, to push you forward, push you, pull you, and let you go the extra mile. Hey John, thanks for joining me. You're up late. So am I. And I'm the one that need to go to work in the morning. Anyways, so we talk. So I just wanted to talk, just come in here and help inspire you, help motivate you to focus on that one thing. I know for me myself, one of the things that I've known from my in my own personal life for a long time, I know that I was called to be um, a speaker, either as a pastor or evangelist or something in the form of speaking. I've known that for a long time that I was born to be a speaker of some sort. I remember taking a test, Myers Briggs test. It's a kind of test, it's a personality test, and it's a test that you take to determine what kind of career you to, and what you should do in your life, what direction should take your life. And I remember I took this test, and as a result of doing this test, this has happened years and years ago. I took this test way back I think it was in my 20s when I took this test. After something in my 20s, I took this test. So that's so long ago. That's well over 20 years ago. Anyway, I remember taking this test, this Myers-Briggs test, and one of the things that this test, when they take this test, is it's like a really extensive test. I don't know if anyone out there heard of this test before or have ever done this test before. It's like you go through this test, they ask you a whole bunch of questions. You feel it's like I don't know how many pages. It's like a little booklet. You answer a whole bunch of questions about yourself. They ask you a question about what you like and dislikes and all these kind of things. Anyway, at the end of the test, what the test was is to tell you what your personality is, what's your favorite color. I found out what my favorite color was, but also it tells you what you should be doing as a for a career. And at the end of this test, I my result was that I was supposed to be either a pastor or a priest or a rabbi or something like that. that was my that was my test results. That was the career that I should have been pursuing, to be a pastor or a priest or a rabbi or something like that. Something where in that leader doing something like that. So I've known that for years that I should be pursuing that as a career, pursuing that as a way of making to where my life should be heading. And but my passion, not one thing that I've always had this passion and this one thing, this one thing that I've always had through the years in my life, although I've never really pursued as I should have. But it's one thing is always I always wanting to help people, wanting to help people in terms of in terms of being a motivational speaker, in terms of speaking as a pastor or priest, or as I've known that one thing that I've always had, the one passion that I've always have. Even I've come close. I've come close. One time, yeah, I was heavily involved in the church that I was going to, and doing youth, 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 youth pastor and children's pastor and stuff. So I've came close at one time to really pursuing that as a full time career or full time job work, say career, um, but never really go went all the way into it as I should have. Anyways, so that was always one thing for me. The one thing for me is always have the passion to help people, to be a motivational, inspirational speaker, to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, or to spread good news, or to be an uplifting person. I've always had that one passion. And so I'm using myself as an example here, but I'm asking you, what over the years for you, what has been that one thing, that one passion that you have in your heart, even if it's not something you're currently doing, but you've always have it in your heart, in your mind, of something that you like to do, something that again, is if money was no issue, if time was no issue, if you could, even if you could do this and not get paid for it, but you just do it. What is that one thing for you? What is that one thing that always been a burning desire in your heart, in your mind, that you always want to have a passion to do, which is helping people, which is, if you're a technical person, maybe it's something to do technical with computers and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it is for you, but what is that one thing that motivates you, inspire you, move you to take action, that you always want to pursue? I'm challenging you to find that out, to take it off the shelf, to dust it off, and take a dust off of it, and bring it to the forefront for you again, and really pursue that one thing, that one passion that you always have, that you maybe put on the back burner, or you kind of put on the top shelf and forgot about it. I'm telling you, asking you to bring it back in the forefront of your life, in the forefront of your mind, the forefront of your focus, to pursue it this time. That's what I'm doing right now. Especially, I'm bringing back that passion that I've always had for speaking, and I'm bringing back into the forefront of my mind, of the forefront of my focus, forefront of what it is I really want. Is that to take my life in that direction of becoming a motivational, inspirational, transformational. That's a new word of the day, of the people using these days. Transformational speaker, you know, uh, and to really pursue as a career and as a business like never before. So I'm using myself as an example here. Hey, thanks Fox Freedom, and also thanks Mustafa. Thanks for joining me, guys. Um, so I'm just using myself as an example here. What is that one thing that you always want to do, always want to pursue as a career, always want to, someday make a living doing it, doing, I think it's Anthony Robbins that says, don't find something to live for, find something to die for, and then live to make it happen. Find something that you die for, you put your life on the line for, because you're so passionate about it. You're so you so want it to be a part of your life, and a big, huge part of your life, that you would die doing it. Find something to die for, and then live to do it. So that's how that one thing need to be in our lives, in my life and in your life. That one thing should be so burning inside of us. It should be so burning. It's like a burning desire. It's so burning up on the inside of me. It's just like there's a verse in the Bible. I think it's in Isaiah or Jeremiah, the book of Isaiah or the book of Jeremiah, and the prophet talk about The word of God was in him, so burning inside of him so much that he couldn't keep his mouth shut. He had to let it go. The word was so burning inside of it. For those of you who don't know much about the Bible or the Bible, I'm not even sure that quoting the word, quoting that particular part of the story correctly, but I know have something to do that the guy said the word of God was so burning on the inside of him that he could not keep his mouth shut. He had to speak. And what is that one thing that you have that's burning inside of you that you just can't keep it in? You gotta pursue it. You gotta release it. You gotta get it out. You gotta do it. You gotta make it happen in your life, in your job, in your career. You gotta do it because it's just burning inside of you. What is that one thing for me? For me, is the burning desire to help people through speaking, through being a motivational speaker and author. That's why I'm doing these live videos. That's why I'm working on my book. Yes, I'm still working on that book. Because I want to be an author. Also, I'm bringing up publishing books, best author books. Why? Because I know I have something inside of me that can help myself. first of all, help myself if I apply these things in my own life, but also help other people out there. I know I have something that I can offer to people that will help them inside of me. So I want that thing out. I want to bring it out. So that's that my burden. That's that one thing for me personally. Using myself as an example again. Just that one thing. The one thing, the burden desire to people help people become more than they currently are, help people become more, to become more, change, grow, develop, personal growth and development. Again, applying it to my own life, but then help. I know what I have inside of me can help other people, help them to inspire them, motivate them, transform them if they apply what the teaching that I've done. So that one thing for me has always been to be a speaker. It's like the test, the Myers-Briggs test that I took way back then in my 20s. Tell me that I should be a pastor or a priest or a rabbi or something like that. Something in that area of a career, of a job. And so I've always known that over the years that I should be pursuing that. Because why? Because that's my burning desire. That has always been my burning desire. And so, whatever it is for you, I'm here to encourage you. I'm not here to ask you. I'm here to tell you, please, please pursue it. Don't ignore it anymore. Don't put it aside anymore. Take it off the shelf that you have it on. Take it off the back burner. Bring it on the forefront of the full on the front burners. Make it be a focus of your life right now. Pursue it like you've never pursued it before in your life. That one burning desire that you always have. That one thing. That's what in the name of tonight's topic is. What is that one thing? That one thing that you've always have is a burning desire that you've never really pursued before. I'm asking you to do it right now. Whether maybe it's writing music, singing, writing music, pursuing a career as a writer, singer. Maybe it's writing books. You've always wanted to be a writer. Whatever it is. Even an actor. Maybe you always want to be an actor. Maybe you always want to start your own business. Maybe you have lots of invention ideas. Invention. I always come up with these inventive ideas, but I never really pursue them. Come up with these invention, making these invention things. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is for you. I'm sure there's a wide variety of people watching this video. So whatever it is, it may be for you. I'm asking you to please, please do something about it. I'm currently doing something about my one thing to be a speaker. That's why these live videos about, and pursuing my career as a writer, speaker, motivational, inspirational, transformational speaker. I'm pursuing it now more than ever in my life. Although I've known it for years that I should be pursuing this should be my career, I'm doing now more than ever, pursuing it more than ever, pursuing it as a career of a business, a way I want to take my life now the more than ever. And I'm asking you to do the same with you. Whatever that one thing is, pursue it, pursue it, pursue it, pursue it, pursue it. That's all I can say. Anyways, I'm glad you're tuning in. Thanks, you guys, for watching it. This is Robert Harley. I'm going to end the video right here, right now. This is Robert Harley. I'm saying, you know, God bless you. I love you. Peace. Pursue that one thing like never before. God bless you guys.